Moscow Mitch. Now that's a name you can remember. And how'd it come to be? Well, for years, Mitch McConnell has been doing the bidding of the Kremlin and Russia's President Vladimir Putin, a former communist colonel of the notorious Soviet KGB. Moscow Mitch has repeatedly put the interests of Putin over the interests of America and the good people of Kentucky. Specifically, during the 2016 presidential election, Moscow Mitch refused to allow the United States intelligence community to inform the American people that Putin was interfering with the election on a grand scale. Dozens of people were later indicted and some sent to prison for that malign interference. Moscow Mitch led the lifting of sanctions from Russian oligarch Oleg Deripaska, who was a patron of convicted felon Paul Manafort. Deripaska was under sanctions for interfering with our elections, but he got to Moscow Mitch and agreed to put a $200 million aluminum plant in Kentucky. And poof, the sanctions magically disappeared. Now Moscow Mitch has given guarantees to Deripaska that he opposed for other workers in Kentucky. Moscow Mitch also personally blocked bipartisan legislation that would require candidates for public office to inform the FBI of illegal contacts from Russia. Why? Because Moscow Mitch is a puppet of Vladimir Putin, and he wants that ex-communist KGB agent to continue to undermine our democracy and harm America. Moscow Mitch cannot be trusted to protect our country when he is an agent, asset, puppet, or lackey of Vladimir Putin. The good people of Kentucky need to send him packing, preferably to the cold winters of Moscow, where he can eat caviar and drink vodka with his pal and reminisce about how he screwed over America while lining his own pockets